Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Kat here from spiritual-candy.com and welcome to today's pick a card reading, which is what do they feel about you? Excuse me. If you would like a private reading with me, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading in 24 hours. Please check the description box below unless you are not on Tarot Time Cat, in which case go to spiritual-candy.com where you can find reading and all my blog and all my other things that you might be interested in as well. Okay guys, so I'm going to get on with today's reading. If you haven't already chosen your group, you can of course pause it. Yeah, it's intuitive. I've got 3 cards for each group. It's just a short, sweet, hopefully, reading. If you do want a more in-depth one, of course, you can always have a private one. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. Why am I moving number 1? I don't know. Okay, so hi number 1s, how are you doing? So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? We've got stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, this will make more sense if I put them this way around. So we've got stay optimistic about your love life from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. 3 of Swords and 4 of Wands. Okay, so this is really clear about what they're feeling about you. They are feeling good about you in the long term. Their feelings towards you are positive. They do feel like you offer them what they want. They do feel like you're somebody that they could potentially have a future with. There's a stability with you. It may not be stable at the moment. It's going to be different for the different people watching. Different, you know, people have got different circumstances. But actually, they do feel good about you and the general situation. You know, the 4 of Wands, it's prosperity. It's sometimes seen as a marriage card. There's a sense of stability and a sense of, you know, prosperity and having made it, you know, to some extent. You know, so I do feel like, and then obviously the guides have given us stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You know, I think that it's important that you stay focused on the positive and that you see the positive in the situation, the stability in the situation, because I do see at the moment or recently there's been some heartache and some trouble. There may even be, it may even be that you and your person have got more than, there's just more than you and them involved. But the point is that what's going on with all this pain, all this sadness, or all this hardship, whatever it is that's going on for you with your person, there's definitely some difficulty going on. It's removing a block. It's giving them some sort of catharsis. It's giving them healing. It's helping the whole situation involved to heal. So how they really feel about you is positive. It's not really about how they feel about you that's to do with this pain, even if you think it is directly involved with you, maybe even if you've had an argument or something's happened. The point here is that it's all about removing the karmic blocks. It's removing the old pain. It's removing another veil of that sadness and that sort of collective pain that we all carry around. So I hope that makes sense. So stay positive, because they do actually see you in a stable, loving, positive way. Okay? Thanks, number 1s. Excuse me. I'll see you tomorrow on a private reading in the meantime. Hi, number 2s. I've got a really annoying frog in my throat. I'm sorry about this. Anyway, let's have a look at today at what do they feel about you. So let's have a look. We've got religious factors, which for me, this is the Romance Angels. This means that it's a soul connection of some sort, generally. 1 or 2 of you it may be a special personal message about religion, because it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for some of you, I'll read that out because that message will mean something individual to you. But for anyone who doesn't resonate with the religious part of it, this just means that this is some sort of confirmation that there is a soul connection. So they're saying as well, the implication with that, and they're saying yes, yes, yes to me. The implication here is that listen to your intuition. Those messages, that information you've been getting does have some resonance to it. Just be careful, some of you who are letting your sort of your desire to hear a certain thing influence it. So do be careful, because sometimes when we really want something, we think we can hear something that we maybe, you know, maybe it's our hopefulness thinking rather than our intuition talking. So just watch out for that. But they are saying that you are receiving messages about this person or from this person. You know, you feel that connection with them. Okay, so what do they feel about you? You can trust this person, really. On the whole, for the majority of you, of course, if your intuition tells you otherwise, please bear that in mind. This is a general reading, but on the whole, this person is reliable, stable, honourable. They really want to bring something towards you. They're bringing a message of good news. They're wanting me to tell you that they feel like they want to have something physical and tangible with you. They want to move towards that. And they are moving towards that. The reality is, though, that because this is a soul connection, they've had to go through some difficulties to get there. Because often when we have a soul connection with someone and we're moving towards that relationship, it requires us to go through some difficulty, remove some old layers of karma, baggage, heal some things. And they're just saying, the guides are just saying that, you know, your person has had some hardships and has struggled along this road, really, but they are getting there. It doesn't change the fact that they feel this connection to you and that they genuinely do want to bring something towards you. It's just excuse me, it's just that they are struggling to move along this path. They're struggling to kind of deal with the path. It's not you. Okay, hope this makes sense. So much love, number 2s. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading. In the meantime, hi, number 3s. How are you doing? I hope you're great. So, what do they feel about you? Getting to know each other, the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. Okay, cool. Getting to know each other. This is from the Romance Angels. So how do they feel about you? Do you know what? They do this getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This person wants to deepen the relationship with you. This person wants to get to know you more. This person and that might sound weird if you're already together or if you're in a relationship already. But all it means is they want the bond to deepen. So whether it's just that you know each other or you're in a proper relationship with this person, it doesn't matter. The point is they want to get to know you. They want to create a deeper bond with you. They want to have more depth to the relationship. I can understand why you've clicked on this reading, though, because presumably you've clicked on it because you have some doubts about how they feel about you. It's probably because of this. They maybe have seemed standoffish or distant or indifferent, or you've maybe just been unsure about how they really feel, because, you know, the Hanged Man is kind of this he can feel a bit like, I think it may have felt for you like they were kind of stuck, or they just didn't really seem to know what they were doing. But the reality is that their situation, whatever they're going through, whether it's in their own mind or whether they've got personal circumstances that are going on, there's something that appears to be distracting them, or they just seem kind of, like I say, a bit standoffish or a bit distant. The reality is that they do feel the romance and the emotions towards you. They do, but they're having to be in this position in order to kind of have a bit of a revelation. This could be directly about you, or it could be about their life, which will then free them up so that they can come towards you. So it could be either one of those things. It's not necessarily that they are having an epiphany or some sort of aha, because can you see on this card, on the Hanged Man, this person's got like the light bulb effect around their head. It's from being in this difficult position, they have a realization. They see things differently, literally, because they're hanging upside down. You know, so it's being in this awkward position allows them to see things differently. Allows them, and basically the differently in inverted commas is intuitively. They can't do anything physically. They can't really do anything with their mind physically about the situation. So then they have to do it intuitively. When they do it intuitively, they have a realization. They have a bit of an epiphany, which is what this Ace of Swords is about. It's a breakthrough. It's but it's quite practical because it is the sword, so there is some force here as well. I do think that there'll be some sort of breakthrough quickly, and it will manifest quite quickly, is what I mean. Like I say though, this epiphany, this breakthrough, doesn't necessarily need to be about you. I think for some of you it'll be cutting the cords with an old relationship, because that's what the Ace of Swords can sometimes be about. Cutting away the old. You know, so I think for some of you it's not that this difficult position and this needing to see things differently is directly about you. It's more about their life. But the point is how they feel about you. They do want to deepen the bond, they do, but they have to kind of have some sort of breakthrough. They need to cut the cords with something in the past, or they need to see things differently. The way they've been approaching it up to now has not been helpful. It's not helped them to be able to deepen that bond with you. But what you'll be pleased to know is that, I know this is about how they feel about you, but you know, we just take whatever the messages the guides say, and what they're saying is their situation is going to change. And when it does, you will be able to see that they do want to move things forward. So the key point here for you guys, number 3, is that you doubt whether they actually want to move towards you, whether they do actually want to deepen this bond, whether they do want to take it to the next level. And this is a confirmation that they do. It's circumstantial why they are not doing so far. So much love, number 3s. Thank you for watching today's pick a card reading, which was what do they feel about you. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. See you guys.